Hello everybody, welcome to Smashcast. I'm your host, the Retro Gaming Nerd, also known as Chris.
And I'm your co-host, the Archivist, also known as Olivia, and today we bring you back our special guest, Rich Alvarez.
How's it going, guys?
So, alright, we know that you play Overwatch.
Lots of it.
Oh, yes, I do.
So, how do you feel legitly about Overwatch? Because there's been a lot of talk about the hero shooters nowadays, because there's like Battleborn, some other new one that's coming out, and, you know, even, I don't know if Team Fortress really counts as one, but I keep hearing people bring those up. How do you feel about the other hero shooters outside of Overwatch?
Well, you know, I grew up with a lot of, like, you know, Doom and Duke Nukem, and then the free shooter that came with a box of Czech cereal. And,
oh my god, Czech
and
Quest?
then later on got into Halo, and, you know, I obviously played some Team Fortress. What I can say is, I was pretty much against doing Let's Plays for the longest time. I know we had done some a few years ago. It's just like, let's play this and let's play that, just on the Rich Alvarez channel. But when I started playing Overwatch, that was the first time in years where I was like, not only do I want to do a Let's Play this, I want to make a whole show out of this, because this is like the best thing ever made. So I, you know, immediately like jumped on the Overwatch bandwagon, and it was like, all right, I'm going to buy a hat, which I've been wearing in like every video since, that has the Overwatch logo on it. I'm going to start a show called Rich Plays Overwatch. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on Twitch. It's going to be in your brain. I wanted to just blast it everywhere. I've made a Facebook dedicated to just that show. I love all of the characters. I think they're way more kookier and more diverse than any of the characters in Team Fortress 2, and I have to come up with a fun little like slam name for Team Fortress 2 someday. And I just think that Overwatch, it has so much potential to grow even more too. And Blizzard, because it's Blizzard, and you know Blizzard, they're the company that still releases an expansion for World of Warcraft every year for the last 13 years. They know what their fans want, and they continue to just push out content for their games that are over a decade old. So I know that Overwatch is going to continue to be a popular game 10 years from now, and so on. And and they'll keep like they just like we were talking before we recorded this, that we were talking about Anna, the new character that comes out today. Or yesterday, or whenever this video goes online.
Yeah.
And I think it's great. I hope that they keep releasing characters every couple of months. To keep and what would be cool is an entirely new class. We have offense, defense, support, and tank heroes. It would be great if they added a whole new class of heroes somehow and added like 5 new characters in one expansion.
Yeah.
And I just can't wait for there to be like 100 characters, and I can't wait for competitive mode to continue to grow and get better every time that they do it. And also, I'm looking forward to that eventual story mode. But again, a lot of people are like, where's the story in Overwatch? It's like, you just go on YouTube to the Overwatch YouTube channel, and they have all of the short films, the short cartoons that are like Pixar quality shorts that give away some of the storyline. And also there's the digital comics, which have a lot of the storyline in it, and all of the Beyond Overwatch prequel stuff, and then also the novels and comics coming out. There's a whole huge, like, over a century's worth of story in this world that is just dying to be released. And so, Overwatch does have a really compelling and really deep world and story and lore, and I can't wait for everybody to finally realize that exists.
Definitely.
But, the thing that sells me on Overwatch right now as a game is just the incredible quirky characters and just how diverse the gameplay is. And I just love diving into that and just and having a ton. I can get lost in that game for hours, assuming I have hours to do it if I'm not editing a video on my channel or something, which these days I am. But I love playing Overwatch. It's definitely like my favorite game of this year.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. See, like we have a top 10 list, and it's really like we thought it was gonna be like Final Fantasy 15 or something, but then here comes Overwatch.
And we're just like, oh well. Here's the new winner this year, guys.
It's like, man, this is great. I hope Final Fantasy 15 doesn't suck.
I'm not gonna lie. Thanks to I actually have to blame you for Overwatch, because I'm like, oh, all right, well, that's Overwatch, and then I watch Rich plays Overwatch. I'm like, this looks good.
And I'm just like, oh my god, Overwatch is the greatest thing ever made. Play it now.
Like, yeah, like, I'm just sitting there like, oh, and then, like, what? Like, we come back, we went to SGC and RTX, we come back and we buy the computer version, and we're like, oh, we have an issue.
No, yeah, like, I've, like, gone out of work to, like, run down to the street to the local GameStop to see if the pops are available.
Oh, yeah.
Usually they're not. We were playing Overwatch waiting for this to happen.
We're even making a review on Overwatch. Like, we're part of the problem.
But it is an incredible world and an incredible game, and I got, like, what, so is it, like, you said, like, is it the characters that you fell in love with? Like, what do you think of, like, the other content that they have out there for, like, the comics and stuff? Have you...
I think that everything that is in the world of Overwatch is amazing. I think that, I'm a huge fan. Obviously, I said in the last video, I'm a huge Fallout fan. I love anything that's, futuristic or post-apocalyptic, dystopian, or some combination of all those. Fallout happens to be retro, futuristic, post-apocalyptic. But, Overwatch is kind of like a dystopian future. And, where everything's, there's, like, the war between the robots and the people and everything, and, there's all this crazy junk, and, I think I really get sucked into those kinds of stories, and I think that the world of Overwatch is an incredible one, and I can't wait for all of the things that are going to come out for it, but, as far as the in-game content goes, there's so much more than just quick play.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
People haven't really dived into too much about the custom matches, but they're going to be improving custom matches also to make them even more customizable. But I mean, you can there's things you can do with custom, and get on with your friends and do the versus AI. Obviously, competitive mode is like super hard because everybody on there is of course competing with each other,
so that's
and then
hardcore.
Everybody forgets about the weekly brawls. Some of those weekly brawls are really fun, like the one where it's like you can only be Mercy or Pharah. That one was really fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What was the one we played that was really... Because I did a Soldier 76 one. That was it. That wasn't the best
We're
one,
all
but
soldiers now, I think.
Yeah, we're all soldiers now.
Team 76. You know what? I really wanted... 76 is my favorite character. I really wanted to do Team 76, but I was at E3 that week. And then when I finally got back home and I was ready to record an episode of that, they switched it to the next thing.
Oh, no. Well, you have excellent taste in favorite characters, sir.
Okay. I see. We got the two people that play Soldier 76 over here. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I've got a thing on my wall that Jackie made me. It says, "I've got you in my sights" with the 76 silhouette. It's framed on the wall.
That's beautiful.
That's
absolutely beautiful.
I've got the Soldier 76 bobblehead, the pop figure.
Me too.
And I've got we've been I don't know if you're familiar with Jax Makes Things, Jackie's craft company, but she's now making poker chips with 76 his face on it.
It's beautiful.
And we were just at CAX this last weekend, and those sold like crazy.
I bet.
So this turned into Soldier 76 cast instead of Smash cast, I see.
Yes.
Yes. That's a Soldier cast. I've got you in my sights. Get these jokers out of my video.
It's perfect.
No,
that means you.
Okay. Well, all right.
No, wait, come back.
I could probably spend a whole 20 minutes just doing all the voices for the characters, because I love doing voices.
Oh yeah,
it's fun.
Actually, I'm
Sombra when you need her.
I'm actually working on a cosplay for that.
I'm working on a cosplay for Soldier 76 for the fall.
Oh, that's cool. You're gonna do a gender bend 76?
I think so. The only real difference is I'm gonna have a white ponytail. So.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna be running around. But
awesome.
It's gonna be. So actually, since you mentioned Sombra. That's actually interesting. What do you think about... You have any theories about the new characters? Are there any new ones you want to see? Because, Anna's
they kept leaking pictures of Anna, and people thought that was Sombra. However, every time that Sombra gets brought up in little bits in the game, like when Reaper mentions her, she's always referred to as either a menace or someone who's on the again, diving into that deeper Overwatch story, you realize that Soldier 76, he's the leader of the team Overwatch, and Reaper is the leader of the other opposing team.
Yeah, Talon.
Yeah, and so it would seem that Sombra is either the silent and in the shadows leader, of that group, or is potentially a playable character later. People have pointed out that Sombra literally means shadow in Spanish, and so it could be that she's like the Blofeld of that game, if that makes any sense. Blofeld being the bad guy from James Bond that kind of stayed in the shadows until, for your eyes only.
Yeah. So it's like, so what are you hoping to see like from these new characters? Because they've announced that they're gonna do, I think, like a roster of 28 by the time they're done, or something like that. So what do you like? Because we have Anna, who's a support sniper. What are you hoping for with these characters? What are you hoping to see?
Well, like I said, I'm hoping for like a whole new class of hero, but that may not be possible. If not possible, I would like a more diverse tank. I love Reinhardt. I think he's probably the best, maybe Diva, as far as tank goes. I would love to see a tank that can kind of has a catch-all, kind of like how the reason why I love Soldier 76 is not only is I think he's a fantastically like dialogue, voice, and written character, like as a person character, if that makes any sense. No, yeah. But as a hero, like I just love the fact that as 76, I can shoot in bursts for accuracy. I can shoot in spreads to get a wide range. I can shoot rockets for a lot of power. I can sprint when I need to go fast, and I can heal myself when I need to. I love how he has that diversity. I was hoping that there would be a new character that was a tank, that was essentially a diverse tank. So similar to 76 in that he could do everything, but his focus would be a tank.
Yeah, I think another one I was hoping for was kind of like a medic like that. Because a sniping medic is cool, but a lot of people that, like, I had, like, Mercy go, like, Renegade Rambo last time I was playing. And I was sitting there, like, it'd be cool if we, like, had, like, a Mercy-type character that could actually be like Soldier 76 a little bit. Like, with the better healing, Maybe slightly weakened, but... Because it seems like we don't have a lot of that. And I do like 76 as well, but, I'm more of a Tracer player, so I don't know what I'm saying. So I'm just...
Yeah.
It could just be Soldier 76 if they would allow his healing to actually spread farther, because you have to get like right up on his ass to get healed by him if you want that little heal canister to work for you. So, and a lot of people are like, 76, I need healing, and it's like, well, sorry, dude, like you're on the other side of the map, and
I'm not doing anything for you.
So, if they wanted to like do a 76 type healer, but have instead of just the small area, like maybe it could just heal the whole team wherever they are. That would be great.
Oh yeah,
that would be nice.
Now let's talk about competitive mode. Like, what do you guys honestly think? Because me and Olivia haven't talked about this. What do you guys honestly think about competitive mode? Because competitive gaming is like my thing. So,
well, like I said, I think that it's great. I think they still need to work out some of the things in it. I think even it was like trending on Facebook today. The director of the game said that he's not happy with the percentage system in there, like in the way that works out. But he's also said, and he was reminding everyone that he has said in the past that every 3 months when they restart competitive mode, it'll be improved on whatever didn't work before. So I think everybody over at Blizzard and on Team Overwatch is looking forward to making it even better next time. I think in August, at the end of August or something, I don't know.
Probably.
Because see, my biggest problem with competitive mode, realistically, is because I play it on 2 different consoles, I don't have a group of friends on PlayStation 4 at all that play it. So, when you don't really have a team and you're playing by yourself, it's really not your choice on your, like, score, realistically.
Yeah, right now it's completely percentage based on how many wins and losses you have, which, can be frustrating, because I think in all 10 of my pre-matches, I did very well personally, but my team sometimes was not the best as a team. And, of course, the excuse at the beginning was that, this is a team game. You've got to learn to work together as a team. But sometimes that's a little bit beyond your control, especially if you're playing alone. And I think that's what the director was talking about today, that may be improved in the next go-around. But, yeah, I think that does have its ups and downs. I think that it is, at least for right now, it's definitely best to get friends on there. I have like 2 friends that play on the PS4. I personally play on the PC, and I have like 20 friends, like close personal friends that play on the PC. So when I was deciding which system to get the game for, I definitely went PC, which I like actually, because there's a lot of things I feel like you could do with PC that you can't do on a console. Maybe not yet, but later on when like modding maybe becomes a thing.
It also seems like PC is a little bit more smooth with the actual aiming and controls than the actual console.
Oh well, yeah. I think that's a given, with any first-person shooter, because when you're on a joystick, the joystick, as soon as you let go of it, it automatically goes back to the center.
Yeah.
So you're always constantly having to push that button in different directions, and it may not seem like a big deal at first, but after hours of gameplay, your thumb, will start to hurt, and you're basically just limited to thumb control versus a mouse where you have complete, full spherical 360 movement in every direction. And when you're pointing, it's like you're pointing there, you can hold it there, then you can point there, you can hold it there, and you just have complete free range control, and it doesn't go back to a center position. So you literally are pointing in any direction whenever you want, and that's kind of hard to explain in words. It'd be easier to show you, but
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, no, we get
Oh
it.
yeah.
So here's the thing, though. Who do you think we should nerf? Because I mean,
That's the new show, Who to Nerf.
nerf this, but
That's good. Nerf this. Nerf this every Sunday.
Because like it might just be by the character I play. I play as Tracer, and there's like so many characters like I'm not mad about because it takes skill to sometimes kill. But there's just some characters I can't get around at all with anyone.
I think between the two of us, we had been talking if we think they should have either nerfed Diva or I think Treyborn was the other one.
Treyborn, yes. I'm sorry.
But yeah.
Oh yeah. He's. I believe he is getting a console nerf, but not on PC because I think the way the controls and the way that people do things are very different on PC. So they're like starting to nerf certain things on the consoles that they're not nerfing on PC, which will be very interesting to see how the game kind of evolves differently on each thing.
Yeah, now I didn't think about it that way, but yeah.
Is there any characters that you think should be nerfed or buffed?
You know what? To be honest, I was perfectly happy with the game on day one. And, they've already changed a few things since then, which is fine. I haven't had a problem, and it hasn't really affected the way that I play too much. But I was happy with the game on day one, and I didn't really see any need to nerf or enhance or change anyone. But I'm not against those things because I want everyone to enjoy the game and be happy.
Yeah. The thing with me is, like, realistically, as much as you can... Because I keep saying Treyborn should be nerfed. But as much as you want to nerf somebody, sometimes it's just skill.
Yeah.
So
no,
I mean, unless you have a team of Treyborns, then, or Symmetras, whatever.
Oh, yeah. Nope.
Team Symmetra.
So,
experience tranquility.
So, here's one other question. Have you played any other Blizzard games outside of Overwatch? Because Overwatch got me back
I
into
used to be
Blizzard games.
huge on StarCraft back in the 90s, like original OG StarCraft. I was like all about that, and then Brood War, the expansion, and then all about that original BattleNet, which was just nothing like BattleNet today. And I loved doing like turret defense. I'm losing my brain right now. All like defensive modes, just versus modes, siege mode, siege mode. Just like all the different fun little modes that used to be on BattleNet back in the day. I got real joy out of that, and then also the original RTS Warcraft games, and then I did play World of Warcraft for a while, and then I've been here and there with StarCraft too. It's not quite the same as the original StarCraft for me, but still a great RTS.
Oh yeah.
In a world where RTSs are very rare. And yeah, I definitely feel like I've been with Blizzard basically since the beginning, and I think that they make excellently polished games.
Like, you started with StarCraft,
Yeah.
and like I love StarCraft a lot. I love Warcraft as well. Like, Warcraft. And like, oh my god, like Olivia watched my face. I'm like, oh my god, I think this guy's awesome.
He's a crazy StarCraft person. I mean, I'm not much better, but he's a crazy StarCraft
You're more of like
person.
a Heroes of the Storm person.
I am.
Hearthstone.
Yeah, I've just got a problem with card games. I really do. I probably cannot be put into a position where I could gamble because that would be bad. But
that was like the reason why I had to stop playing Final Fantasy XIV online is because I was just in the triple triad casino at the Cold Saucer like all day, and like I'd be like, oh, am I supposed to be editing a video? Nah, I'm just gonna keep playing triple triad.
Dude, that's what's been happening with us lately. Like legit. I mean, because our channel changed a lot.
Yeah.
From what we were, and we're supposed to be like this gameplay channel. And, let's plays, you do comic reviews. And we're just sitting there like, because, I'm editing away, and I'm sitting there like, maybe I can play Hearthstone. It's supposed to render. Oh, it's been like 5 hours. So.
No,
maybe, I don't know if you guys do guest spots on your comic reviews, but I'd love to talk about Rebirth with DC Comics.
Oh, my friend, that would be excellent. Because that's another talk for another time, but I am dying to sink my teeth.
It is cool.
No, you want to talk about it?
It is cool.
No, because I'm dying to sink my teeth into that because Rebirth it's interesting. It's very new. And very strange.
Yeah, and I'd love to talk with someone who has like a fresh opinion on that because I'm very old school with my, I like Silver Age comics personally, like the 1980s especially. I think you got that with the the Plumber Knight Returns show I did. It's obviously very Frank Miller, Dark Knight Returns.
Yes. Yeah, I picked up on that.
I'm all about that Frank Miller, Alan Moore, really gritty, like in the 80s when nobody cared about anything attitude.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I can definitely understand that with Alan Moore, but but no.
Oh boy.
So, yeah, we would definitely. I would love it.
In other words, you'll be hearing from her.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So yeah. What?
But anyways, back to Overwatch.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, actually, I'm speaking about gosh, man, like speaking of Overwatch, like, dude, I remember at SGC they had Overwatch kind of thing going on, a live stream for that.
Uh-huh.
And we missed it.
That's a bummer. But
no, it was like a playable one. I'm like, so. But going back to Overwatch specifically though, you said you liked it day one. Were you one of the people? Were you the adopter, or were you along with it always? I don't know how to word it.
Like, were you following its progress, like when you first heard about it, or did you just kind of hear about it one day and go, "Well, I'm going to buy it"?
I mean, it helps that my friend Garrett, who is often a guest on Rich Plays Overwatch, and in fact, when I was out of town this weekend, he was the host of Rich Plays Overwatch on Twitch on Sunday. He's probably a bigger Blizzard fan than I am, and his whole family is on those Blizzard games. And he was like telling me, from the get-go, he's like, hey, if you're still like, playing these kinds of games, you're gonna want to get onto Overwatch. And I was like, oh yeah, I like Blizzard and everything. And he's like, well, you want to get on PC because I'm gonna get it on PC. Anyways, yeah, so he convinced me to get it on PC, and we were playing together since the beginning, and it's been a blast playing with him and Jackie and all of my other friends that play online. I think that is also another big experience. Is just like any great online game, is just kind of getting on with your friends and playing with each other when you might not otherwise have, because it's like, well, I've got an hour free, so I have to stay at home, or you can play with me on Overwatch.
Actually, have you? I don't know which version you own, but we own the box version, and I just think it's amazing. Like the box itself, how it opens up and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so you're talking about the Origins edition?
Yes, it's very pretty.
Yeah, I wish I had got the Origins edition. Unfortunately, I was so impatient, I didn't even go out to the store. I was just like, $40. There you go, online. So I just bought the basic white bitch edition of Overwatch, and that just has this all the vanilla stuff. So no, I didn't get any of the fun like Origin skins or anything. So I'm really regretting that decision now. But like I was like I gotta get it now, and so I was like, oh, there's an Origin edition. Whoops. Yeah. I should have known about it because it was like blasted all over my feed for days before the game even came out. It's like, don't forget about Origins Edition. I guess in my hastiness, I didn't even realize there was 2 different versions.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. No, I definitely understand that.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie though, we got the last of the Origins Edition. Cause like and you know what's really bad is like the next day I went over there to GameStop because we bought ours at GameStop, and this kid was really pissed that someone bought it. So
you're just trying not to look at him.
Yeah, I'm just like, I didn't do it. Like the guy in the gray Overwatch shirt, I mean, what's he talking about?
Yeah. The clerk looks up at you because he knows.
Just run out the store. But gosh, man, you know, also, man, I don't know what to start with because there's a lot. There's a lot here.
Yeah, I don't know what you're trying to say. I really don't.
Either. You talk for me. You're good at that.
Okay, but oh my gosh. So, I guess we should probably wrap this up. It is getting.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
If that's all right.
Being a very lengthy episode here.
That's all right.
Yeah.
We're
sorry about that.
We don't mind. It's just, but anyway. So Richie, would you please tell these people when they can remind these lovely people when they can catch your live streams?
Also, could you tell them about your Patreon as well?
Yes.
Oh, I will. Yes, everyone, if you like Overwatch or you've just been watching for the last 20 minutes for no reason, please go to Rich Plays Overwatch. There, we have several ways to watch it. You can go onto youtube.com/Rich Alvarez to watch Rich Plays Overwatch. Now it's live on YouTube every Thursday at 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. So we don't pre-record the episodes anymore. It's all live now. So every noon Pacific Standard Time on YouTube. And then you can also watch the show at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Twitch at twitch.tv/RichPlaysOverwatch. We have an official fan page at facebook.com/RichPlaysOverwatch. And then, of course, if you would like to support my other shows, you can find our official Facebook fan page for all things Rich Alvarez related at facebook.com/RMAprod. And you can support us at Patreon at patreon.com/Rich Alvarez, where you can win fun prizes to support us on YouTube to continue our huge Mario World series. And I think that's about it.
So, remember, guys, high noon on Sundays.
That's right.
I had to. It was a compulsion that I had to obey. So, thanks a lot, guys, and we'll see you next time on Smashcast.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.